Rocky Patel. He's got a lot of cigars. I mean, he's got an insane number of cigars. It is a ridiculous number of cigars. We haven't done too many of them on the show. It's nothing against Rocky. We've interviewed Rocky before. He's a nice guy, and this is the 30th anniversary. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz, and that is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. I got to admit, it's pretty as a picture. The band with the traditional RP on it, Rocky Patel in the cursive in the back, in the black, and this wrapper, which is a Mexican San Andreas, is as close to an Oscuro. You know, this is a deep, deep Maduro wrapper here, although it's a Mexican San Andreas. I'm just talking about the look right there, how it looks. It is just dark and delicious looking, and a beautiful harder-edged box press for this Toro right here, because that's what we are smoking. The Rocky Patel 30th Anniversary Toro, which comes in 6.5 by 52, which means it's 6 1/2 inches long. Always makes Fingers Malloy laugh. And the ring gauge is a 52. That's the diameter of the cigar, or how thick it is around. Again, with the laughter. So a 64 ring gauge would be a full 1 inch around. I'm just lighting mine. Fingers is always like, why don't you light before we start the show? And I'm always reminding him, you're not the boss of me.
You know what? I have to say something.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man.
Are you okay? You seem a little sassy today.
Did I mention the strong, independent woman part? I'm solid. I am good. It has been a week. It has been a thing, but this looks quite all right. Admittedly, we haven't done too many Rocky Patels in the course of the program. I am still, so the Rocky Patel Cameroon, I'm very partial to, and the Rocky Patel going old school, the Rocky Patel 1990, which was a 92 rating on Cigar Aficionado, I would still smoke that any day of the week. Like, that cigar has always worked for me. This one, I don't know, because it's newer. And what I know about it is that you've got a Nicaraguan binder, Honduran Nicaraguan filler, but the binder, you're talking about 7-year tobacco in this. And I want to see if I really get to taste, flavor what that age is. You're on this, Fingers. You're into the first third. What do you got?
Well, first of all, I have to say that the stick itself is beefy.
Yeah. It's got some heft.
Yeah, I was really surprised when you said that the ring gauge is 52. I thought it was actually smaller. But maybe it's just my hand. I've been working out.
Is that right?
Yeah, so maybe
Nice.
it could be that.
Hand model future.
Oh, that's the dream. Having said that, I'm not getting much right away off of the stick. I'm not getting a lot of spice. Not getting any coffee or chocolate notes at this point. There's a nice kind of like richness to it, but other than that, not a whole heck of a lot. But like you said, we just lit this. I lit this like 2 minutes ago. So
that is a very rich tobacco right off the light, because I just lit mine up. Very, very rich. You're right. There isn't much of a spice, but there is a little wood tingle going on the tongue there. I would argue that there's the tobacco part could be seen as almost a cocoa. We're not talking about a milk chocolate, dark chocolate bitterness or anything like that. But there's like this little bit of earthened cocoa sweet with this little bit of wood cedar feel there throughout the tongue. But it's tobacco. It's a rich tobacco forward. That was a very, very nice right off the light flavor. Give me that all day. I can do that.
Absolutely. I will say these notes that you're referring to, I have been pounding coffee today. And if these are, would you say that
That's not a euphemism, is it?
No, it's not. I'm actually had 4 or 5 cups of coffee today. I feel like $100.
You look like $100.
Thank you. I appreciate that. These notes that you're talking about, are they subtle enough at this point? Do you think that maybe I'm not getting any of that because my palate has been overpowered by the coffee?
I think it's possible that you don't even know where your palate is yet. You've had a whole day of doing things. Lord only knows what you've eaten today. Do I want to ask?
You do not want to know.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, it's bad today.
Really bad?
Mm-hmm.
Not just my wife's pecan bars?
No.
Also, not a euphemism. There were actual pecan bars. All right, we'll play the game later. Yeah, of course. Everything can be having an effect. Take your palate a while to like settle down and settle in.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that the notes that you're experiencing so far are they're subtle. They're not something that are hitting you over the head.
I'm sorry. All right, I misunderstood.
And that's what I'm saying is if they're really, really subtle, that maybe the coffee at this point is overpowering anything that I would be getting from the cigar right off the light.
No, I'm aware of them, Kitten.
Okay.
I'm aware that they're there for sure. Now, are they big power things? No. Is it subtle? No. I know that this is happening. Okay. I know that this is going on in my life. From Rocky Patel, the 30th anniversary, you want to get your notebooks out. You always want to have a notebook, right? Because you're going to put your notes in there. First of all, what did you eat today? What did you drink today, right? Those things matter. The weather, right? A little overcast here in Indianapolis, Indiana, where we record. Then break the cigar into thirds. First third, second third, final third of the cigar. And then what are you getting? Like, what are the flavors that you get out of that? You want to write those down. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to write down those flavors, as esoteric or as simple as they are. And then the next time you try the cigar, right, a month from now, 6 months from now, whatever it is, you do the same thing. You go back, you check your notes, you get an idea of your through line, what your flavors are, what you really thought of the cigar. And until you're into the second, third, you don't know where you're at. You know what just picked up for me? Spice. Back of the throat. Holy cow. Just boom, right there as I was talking to you.
Wow. I'm starting to get kind of that wood note that you're talking about as I've put down my coffee and
do you want a palate cleanser? Do you want a sorbet or a Diet Coke or
a sorbet? Do you have a Kit Kat bar?
I do have a Kit Kat bar.
Really? Because those wafers you had last week, 2 weeks ago, the sugar-free wafers.
Yeah. No? I got some right here.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I'll have some right now.
Because
I'll have a sugar-free wafer right now.
I just expect, when I come to the Eat, Drink, Smoke studios and contribute nothing, that the wafer game would be a little bit more on point than what I'm saying.
Wait till you see our Oreo game. Wait till you see. I told you guys a couple weeks ago we came across this story of Thanksgiving-flavored Oreos, and I'm holding in my hand a giant Oreo tin.
That's one Oreo?
No, that's a tin.
Oh.
Inside are the Oreos. And I am going to, I haven't tried them yet. We're going to try them here on the show. But I am going to take Oreo to task. Oreo, you are so much better than this. So much better than this.
You've tried them already?
No. I'll explain.
Okay.
I'll explain.
That's a tease.
Coming up right there. Yeah, I'll just put that right there. I'm putting it in the video shot just to see if we get sued. I just want to know. I'm going to put right next to him. I'm going to put a cigar right now on top of the Oreo tin. And yeah, so, okay, maybe not. It's going to fall
just
down
like
right
a Penn and Teller act.
The Rocky Patel 30th Anniversary. Is this in your humidor, Fingers Malloy, for $18 a stick?
We're going to have to get well into the second, third before I make that decision.
I think you're going to have to get into the final third to figure that one out. I really do. I think that this is going to be the kind of cigar that you got to give it the time that it needs. You got to bring it all the way through to see if you're there for $18. From the look so far, I mean, it's pretty, and I do like a box press, but we will see what we will see. Keep it here. This is Eat, Drink, Smoke. Holy cow.
I'm disgusted.
Thanksgiving around the corner. No, fingers. Figuratively.
Oh.
Around the corner. It's not like it's just around the corner. And a couple weeks ago, we came across a story about Thanksgiving-flavored Oreos. Right?
Yes.
It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz. That's Fingers Malloy. Find everything at eatdrinksmokeshow.com. And, of course, get Let's Go Bourbon and Let's Go Barbecue, our two books, perfect for Christmas, available at Amazon.com. Let's Go BBQ, Let's Go Bourbon. Look for those books, Amazon.com. I ordered this immediately.
Now, if I remember correctly, was there a green bean casserole cookie?
No.
Oh, because I was going to save that one for you.
There was a series of flavors that they had in there, right? A series of flavors that were available in the collector tin, which I have in my little hands right here. It's a 12 count.
That means there are 12 in there.
12 in here. In the specialty tin, there's turkey and gravy, sweet potato, cream corn, apple caramel pie, pumpkin pie, and cranberry sauce. You're regretting this already, aren't you?
I'm regretting the fact that you had to go ahead and spend how much for 12 cookies?
So I bought this little holiday box thing right here, and I spent $44.99.
Good Lord.
Now,
Hold on, let me do the math. Carry the two. That's a lot of money per cookie.
it's about $4 an Oreo. That's what that is. Let me start by saying the tin itself is lovely, except it's thin. It doesn't feel quality Oreo. It doesn't. And then let me say it came in a box, a nondescript cardboard box with nothing that says, hey, thanks for ordering from Oreo. Hey, here's a discount when you go to the store. Here's $1 off an Oreo package. Hey, don't forget to buy our merch. No thought nor caring was put into the packaging to make me a guy who wants to buy more from Oreos.
But it was clearly wrapped in an Oreo t-shirt.
It was not wrapped in an Oreo anything. It is the most miss of marketing. It's like no one ever knew the story of Zappos. The most miss marketing opportunity ever. It was this inside, I think it was some plastic.
Wow.
This tin. Now, you open up this tin, and you have some of this, the crinkle cut paper right here. Just that's what you've got, some crinkle cut paper. Maybe they put that in there just to keep the Oreos safe. And inside are the Oreos. They are individually wrapped. Some say Happy Thanksgiving. Some say Give Thanks. Some say a whole host of things. And they're got these little. There you go. You take that one right there. What? I don't know. I do not know if that's the flavor of it. It doesn't also tell me what flavors they are. You don't know what the flavors are. There's nothing that tells you what it is you just got. So now you're guessing, Fingers Malloy. Everything here is guesswork.
This is ridiculous. By the way, it looks like a really nice hand soap that you can get at Target.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
does.
what are we supposed to
you
do
know
with
what?
this?
They used to put these in the urinals at camp. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
There's
But I got it from the same pile you did.
Is there a little piece
There's
of paper on the
nothing
bottom?
in here. There's nothing's numbered, nothing's lettered. It's ridiculous. Oreo. I swear to you, we've done this show for over 6 years. I have never set anybody on fire. Ever. We've joked about people. We've had disagreements. Usually, we're lovers and just, we want to be supportive. The worst marketing in the world. The worst marketing I have ever seen.
You know that I get a third of my food from a vending machine.
Right. That could be a lot of Oreos.
Oreo, you broke my heart. You broke my heart.
That's what happened. That is what happened. But we're gonna do this. Let's see how easy this is to open. Nope.
What is Okay. Clearly what's happening here.
By the way, I do carry a Hinderer knife. Do you need this?
Oh no, I used my raw brute
Wait,
strength.
hold on. It is. Oh, stop.
Oh
Have
my
you-
gosh, we're dumb.
Have you what? No.
Is there a pumpkin pie?
No. I'm telling you, this is on a bunch of them. You don't know what's what.
Right. Okay.
So here's why I'm dumb. There is a description on the back. There's a little bit of information on the back of the plastic. It says what it contains. It says who it's distributed by. And then it says contains a bioengineered food ingredient.
Oh. Yeah, so?
This is getting worse, Oreo. Worse by... Oh, you don't care about the bioengineered, do you? Okay.
You really care about that? I mean, listen, I'm looking at it this way. Mine says it contains wheat, soy, and milk.
That's what it says.
Soy, great. I'm already a B cup.
Smells like chocolate. Smells like an Oreo.
Yes.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
You go
So
first.
is this edible?
Yes, of course it's edible.
The This
Oh, the thing that says, yeah, the thing that says Happy Thanksgiving, or others say give thanks. Yes, it's edible.
Okay.
So these are the Oreos we purchased that are supposed to be Thanksgiving flavored, of all different kinds of Thanksgiving flavors. The turkey and gravy, or the sweet potato, or the cream corn, the apple caramel pie, the pumpkin pie, and the cranberry sauce. What's the matter?
Oh, it's good.
What does it taste like?
I couldn't tell you.
Ha!
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, there's white chocolate. There's orange sprinkles on it.
All right, I'm doing
That's
it
what
right.
it tastes like to me.
I'm doing it right.
Okay.
I'm going to do it right over my ashtray.
Good for
Don't make a
you.
mess.
So he's going in, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing the, I don't know what he's doing. But do you get, you're like, oh, that's turkey and gravy. No idea. There's not. Talk to me. What are you getting? Because I'm telling you, it's like white chocolate covered Oreo with sprinkles. That's what it tastes like to me.
I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's going on. I'm Towley. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to try a different one. Hold on.
You know what this tastes like? Scam.
I can't open this one either.
Listen, it's good. I don't have a problem with it.
It's not $44 for 12. Good.
No, of course not. Ooh, there's like a pepper hit.
That's all right. Now you're just ridiculous.
Well, is there an Oreo that one of these these cookie meals that would have a pepper dish in it? Are you getting anything? Does that one even taste different?
Nope. If it tastes different, it's minute.
By the way, I'm not sure that's edible, my friend.
That's totally edible. It's too late. I already ate it. Wow. Oreo, you can't sell people this disappointment. Are you out of your minds? We're gonna go over more of this. We're gonna try every single one of them. This is Eat, Drink, Smoke. Eat, Drink, Smoke. It is your cigar, bourbon, foodie extravaganza. I'm Tony Katz. That's Fingers Malloy, and I figured out the story with the Oreos.
Go on.
Fingers, it's very possible I'm going to say things that I regret, and it's possible we're going to get sued.
Okay.
I want to say for the record that Oreo sent what I ordered. I also want to say for the record that I cannot be the only one who misinterpreted what was happening and says to Oreo, never again. We are smoking the Rocky Patel, the 30th. This with the Mexican San Andreas wrapper, these binders that have been aged for 7 years. The fillers, I believe, aged for 5 years. The filler is Honduran Nicaraguan. It's a double binder from Nicaragua, and the binder 7 years. Mexican San Andreas wrapper. I'm going to hold off on that just for a moment. I'm going to get back to that, but I have to address this Oreo thing. I feel like I was taken. Maybe it's my fault. I'm willing to accept that it's my fault, but oh no. We read a story from USA Today about how Oreo is putting out Thanksgiving-inspired cookies. I then clicked on Oreo.com and came to see the Oreo Thanksgiving cookie tin, 12 count, $44.99. I ordered it right there and then. The Thanksgiving cookie tin is regular Oreos that have Thanksgiving themes.
Okay.
That's all that is. By the way, they're now selling another one that's only $19.99. It's right there on the website. There's the $44.99 one, and then there's the $19.99 one. And right next to it, there is the Oreo Thanksgiving Caramel Apple Pie Oreos for $14.99. You had to order each one of those individually. It wasn't the tin. The Thanksgiving tin in a conversation about Thanksgiving cookies isn't the Thanksgiving flavored Oreos. So, did they send me the right thing, the thing that I ordered? The answer is yes. Oreo did that. Is that duplicitous? You're not getting another order from me, guys. You could argue that it's my fault. I accept that. I ordered it. But oh my gosh, I was expecting this thing. $44.19 when I could have ordered the same thing for $20? I don't understand it. And then it's right there. It's the first thing. If I go to Oreo.com, if I head over to Oreo.com, it was the first thing on there that I had seen. Right? I want the by the way, if you get the Oreo holiday cookie tin, it's $44.99. Mm-hmm. Then there's another one that's $31.19. And you go on down the line. It might be a little too late for the Thanksgiving one.
They have Christmas now. For the holiday tin, it's now their Christmas cookies. But I'm still trying to get information as far as a description of what the cookie actually is. Wrapped the Christmas cookies, wrapped chocolate dipped cookies in a metal gifting tin. That's white chocolate. Is it not?
I think it is white chocolate, by the way. Well, it says individually wrapped chocolate dipped cookies. I will accept any responsibility. It's 100% on me. I am saying that as a consumer, as the person who would be like, ooh, maybe an Oreo. Nah. I could be totally wrong. I could have just, you know what? I screwed up on the order. It was the Thanksgiving cookie tin from an article at USA Today that talks about Thanksgiving flavored cookies. What exactly is a guy supposed to do except say, here's my money?
Right. I will say this too. Even if you say, okay, my bad, full responsibility, there's no way. How do you sleep at night? $45 for this?
Insane.
For 12 cookies?
The only thing they could have done more to insult me is ask me for a tip. Like, that's the only way. 12 Oreos individually wrapped that you need a knife to open.
Wow. And then you get this tin that you can keep to put, your pocket change in. And we're not even making pennies anymore.
And Oreo, just so we're clear, I would have rather had a double stuff. A double stuff would be better.
That's actually $80.
Oh, well. Because it's double.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's double. Wow. Is that? So now I ask you, am I frustrated at myself? Am I frustrated with Oreo? Or is the answer yes? I'm willing to go with yes.
It is yes.
It's yes, right?
Yeah.
I didn't read it well enough, but it said the Oreo Thanksgiving cookie tin. And then it says 12-count classic Oreo flavor. And I saw Thanksgiving cooking tin, and I said, take my money.
Because you had it in your head.
That I was getting the Thanksgiving thing.
Yep.
So that's what happened there. That's totally on me. You see, kids, that's called taking responsibility. Then I saw what you sent. And you're going to really charge people $44.99 for this.
And then on top of it, you made Tony eat paper.
No. The paper is edible. That's edible right there. See, that's made out of sugar and love. By the way, I now spent $44.99 to get diabetes. That's basically what happened there. Oh, am I frustrated?
Did you see the asterisk on the bottom? Don't eat the paper on the
No, it
cookie?
doesn't say that.
Oh, okay.
In no way does it say that.
So, listen, you have every right to be frustrated.
You want to take this home to the kids?
No, you spent so much money on this.
Take half of them home. I tried one. I tried two, right? So my kids are gonna get like half an Oreo. I'm gonna be like, "Merry Christmas, Dad. We're Jewish. Here you go."
There are deals right now where you can at I think Walmart for a family of 4, you can order Thanksgiving dinner, and it would cost less than this Oreo tin of cookies.
Exactly.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't even know what to say. Now, let me also say, if they want to charge $44.99 for this, they can. People decided to buy it. I knew it was expensive when I did it. I wanted to try it for the kitsch, for the show. I feel like I let everybody down.
Oh, don't do that.
But I know.
Don't do that.
But but I swear to you, tell me I get some solace in that. That's screwed up.
Yes, it is.
That's screwed up.
I'm curious, and I'm going to get the
caveat emptor, buyer beware. It's on me.
I'm gonna get the folks at the Fingers Malloy Institute of Institutes for Institutes to do a survey. Does Oreo have the kind of collectability following the rabid Oreo fans? Not as much as Coca-Cola, but are people running around wanting to collect Oreo memorabilia? Is this a thing? Oh my gosh, I gotta get it. They've got a cool Oreo tin. I need that. Is that, are people into Oreo that much?
I don't know. I mean, they collect Coca-Cola stuff. That's still in some places. People collect everything. And I gotta admit, the tin's cute. The tin, I think, should be made of a higher quality.
No.
But the tin is cute.
Yeah.
And I'm not anti-Oreo. Oreos are delicious. I'm not saying no.
The only thing you're collecting with that is
Debt.
debt and a high blood sugar.
Wow, this is
That's
a thing. So yeah, it is, but I don't think I don't think this is going to be a collectible. I don't think this is going to be like an Oreo collectible. This tin.
Okay, the other thing that bothers me, and I know we're maybe beating a dead horse here.
It's a bit late for that.
How that tin is so chintzy.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever beat up on a product this bad before. By the way, if I squeeze it, I'll fold it. It'll crush.
Yeah, it'll look like you're from the planet Krypton.
Which is not true. Is not true. I'm here legally. What? Superman came to the country illegally. He didn't stop at the space border.
Do you really know that?
I've read all the research.
Let me check
All right.
Chat GPT
Well,
on that.
I tried, guys. I tried for you. I would try again and order the right ones, but I can't afford that.
It's too late.
Yeah, it really is. Eat, drink, smoke. So smoking the Rocky Patel 30th Anniversary. Nice stick. Is it worth the $17.50? Well, I mean, that's really a matter of opinion. Is it in our humidor at $17.50? Well, we haven't figured that out yet. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz. That's Fingers Malloy. We're putting the Oreo travesty nightmare behind us.
Oreo Gate.
Oreo Gate. Yes. Oreo Gate is completely behind us. Mistakes were made on both parts. We're just moving on. Oh, mortified and still yet angered.
You know what? If mistakes are to be made, may they always include sprinkles.
You are a poet.
Thank you.
You truly have a way with words.
Sprinkles.
It's a nice cigar. We're in the first third of this cigar. And really, I talked about it being tobacco forward at the first. I still think that that's accurate. There is a nice richness with that tobacco, though. That little bit of wood spice is very much in the subdued spot right now. And maybe a little more cocoa is coming from this. Now, that could be the Oreo talking, but I think it is the cigar talking right here. I really want to get into the second third and really see where this cigar goes and where it builds from. The Rocky Patel 30th is what we're smoking with that San Andreas wrapper and that 7-year double binder. So they're pretty proud of that Nicaraguan binder there. So we'll see where the cigar goes, but great hand feel. Love the box press, and the draw is fantastic.
Absolutely, and I agree with you about the richness and it being tobacco forward. I'm getting some. There's a nice cedar note there, but I'm not getting any kind of sweetness off the stick, either from a cocoa or a coffee or a cream or anything like that. And I'm not getting any spice out of this so far. I'm going to be interested to see as I move into the second third if some spice picks up for me.
But Fingers, we missed it before because Oreo Gate. It's time for news of the week.
Tony, the retailer Walmart said it expects full year net sales decline between 5%, around 5%, which is actually higher than it first expected. Boy, I'm totally slaughtering this.
Yeah, abusing it.
I got to be honest with you. It's the sprinkles.
I get you.
Anyway, people either on Wall Street, You ask them, you ask the folks that are running Walmart, they're very, very thrilled with the numbers so far from the third quarter, and they're anticipating higher than expected sales over the Christmas holidays.
Now, people are going to say, see, the economy is getting better. I want it to get better. Let me tell you, let me sound the alarm bell right now. I don't like what I'm seeing at all. I do not like what I am seeing anywhere in the slightest. I don't see the interest rate cut coming. I see where the market was looking at groups like NVIDIA and those who make the chips for AI and saying, oh, everything's fine. And then no, not so much. You take a look at the jobs numbers that just came out. They're the September jobs numbers. They only came out now because of the government shutdown. And no one seems to be moved by them or care about them, even though it shows more jobs in September than we thought by more than double, 119,000 as opposed to the $50,000 estimate. But unemployment went up to 4.4%. I'm looking at the creative destruction is the wrong word. Follow me here. The investments in AI have been massive to the tunes of trillions of dollars. And now companies want to see if they can utilize the AI to reduce their costs. So you're going to see a lot of people be cut from their jobs. Verizon just cut, what was it, 17,000, and Amazon. You have UPS. I'm hearing some other major tech groups are going to be doing some serious cutting in the coming days and weeks. Walmart has been a default setting for people because that's where things are more affordable. So their sales being up, I mean, I'm happy to see it, but it isn't necessarily the sign of a good sign. I don't like anything I'm seeing from this economy. I hate it.
It makes you feel like consumers are making a choice, and the choice is to try to get their costs down. Whether it's either Christmas gifts, holiday gifts coming up, or just food and clothing in general, they're turning to Walmart because things have gotten so expensive.
And so there was a move from the White House. They're eliminating tariffs on beef and coffee and a couple other staple things because they recognize that tariffs are taxes. They also say in the same breath that the tariffs are the reasons we've been able to engage so many deals and investment into the U.S., trillions of dollars. The problem is it's not actualized yet. It's all in the ether. We haven't seen the money come in to the point where a shovel goes into the ground and something is created or made or invested. So until we see that, we don't really know. What we have is a lot of hope that it's going to be the case. So you have, in its political, you have the Republicans saying that the greatness of this economy is on its way, and the inflation never really exploded the way people said it would because of tariffs, which is absolutely true, by the way. You have the Democrats saying, yeah, but you said that you were going to lower prices, and the prices are still high on this, prices are still high on that, and people are having trouble with this, and now more people are buying at Walmart. And then the Republicans say, well, egg prices are down, and they were massively high, and energy prices are down because gas prices are down. They're at the same level they were right before COVID. And then the Democrats are going to say, but you promised lower prices, and you didn't bring it, and now people have a worse quality of life. So that political fight continues. If AI is the reason that companies start to shed employees, what am I supposed to say to that in terms of who's to blame? Because it's very possible no one's to blame. This is just one of those cycles that comes when there's innovation, and the innovation engages replacements and changes in workforces.
Yeah, because you can't block AI's progress.
I don't think so.
It's impossible because you're going to have other countries continue to invest in AI, use AI.
Your AI right now.
Exactly. And you need to unplug me and plug me back in. Having said that, though, what's interesting is you mentioned these conflicting economic numbers. And now there's talk because of the jobs numbers, while they weren't fantastic, they were better than expected in September.
Right.
Now there's talk that the Fed may quite possibly not cut rates in December because of this information. And like you mentioned earlier, we may not get an October jobs report.
It may not come out, right.
Has there been an explanation? Is it all based on the
All
government
based
shutdown?
on the shutdown. Everything's based on the shutdown, why those numbers haven't come out. And also, you can argue that the markets have kind of already baked it in. All right, we didn't get the numbers, but we kind of figured it out. All right, we saw what's happening. And then there's the argument that's made by economists. I do a lot of talking with them on my other shows, that maybe this is good because we always are looking at what the government puts out as the numbers. We should be looking at how businesses are doing, how they're thriving, how manufacturing is going, and take a look at businesses and make a decision on what's happening. But if you don't get the rate cut, which means you don't have a full 1% cut of the interest rate of that lending rate, then the market says, well, wait, you promised us a 1% cut. So you might see a reduction in the market there. So you could have a very different scenario next September. Things could be humming and crazy, and now the investment has started happening, and therefore jobs started happening, and construction jobs and manufacturing jobs and other things. It's possible, and faith can take you a long way, but it ain't there now. And right now, it ain't great.
And I'll tell you something else.
Right.
The interest rates need to be cut further because I'm planning on refinancing in February. So do you people hear me? Call your congressman, call your senator.
Call Jerome Powell.
Put pressure on
Jerome.
Put pressure on the Fed because Fingers needs to refinance his mortgage in February. No, it's this whole shutdown, the aftermath of this. It's really interesting how it's played games, not only on jobs reports and what the Fed's going to do, but also how long was that? The CR. The CR. How long?
Oh, that's going to run through January. I swear. Now you understand why I'm so upset about the Oreos. Finally, something serious to worry about. Let's eat, drink, smoke.
Follow Eat, Drink, Smoke on social media, on Twitter @Go Eat, Drink, Smoke, on Facebook, facebook.com/Eat, Drink, Smoke, and Instagram @Eat, Drink, Smoke Podcast. Hey, you made it all the way through to the end of this video. We're proud of you.
You should watch more of our videos. Make sure you subscribe right there to Eat, Drink, Smoke, wherever it is you get your videos, on YouTube, on Rumble, and don't forget Instagram, Eat, Drink, Smoke Podcast, where we've got the shorts and some very cool things going on.